I am concerned for you sometimes because you do get disillusioned about cables. So that's the one thing I kind of worry
You
about
know
with
what?
you.
Listen, I'm definitely we definitely coming down there sometime in 2022 because
Okay.
she wants to go to like Disney, Star Wars World or something like that.
I know I want to see that. I haven't gotten to that
I'm
yet.
going to bring my fucking. I'm gonna bring my audio quest cable, and we're gonna swap it out with the Kimber.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring the monoprice with me too. I got monoprice here too.
Uh,
If you can, I
you're
know
not
you
going
have a
to hear
capable system. I know
you're
you
not
got
going
a
to hear
capable
the
system.
difference. You're not going to hear a difference in any of the cables unless the Audio Quest is picking up noise again, like the one I measured with those batteries. That's the most ridiculous thing. How could you not be embarrassed having that guy on there bullshit you about the battery technology?
Even
That guy was talking so
if
much shit
that
out of his ass. Sorry to
if
say,
if that
it was
noise
so bad,
if
so bad.
that noise makes me think it sounds better, then that's what it's doing.
So like 3 megahertz noise oscillating. You actually think you can hear that?
All I know is when we did the sighted test, we heard
uh,
differences. We're like, wow, that sounds different. We're just like, oh, that sounds different. That sounds different. But we knew we were listening to. So
yeah, well, there's
we
your
let that
problem
be
right there.
known. We let that
When
be
you're
known.
comparing something that has very little difference or no difference at all, and you're doing it sighted, you're allowing the placebo effect to judge what you're hearing.
We'll see when I come down there.
Mm.
We're definitely coming down there.
The problem is you're not going to be able to afford long enough cables to reach my speakers because
What are you
those
talking
audio quest
about?
cables like $5,000 for 8 feet.
How long is
We
oh,
won't do it.
your shit's all the way
We
like
won't
the
do
one
it with my.
side.
We won't do it with my reference system. We'll do it with these. We'll do it, which we'll slum it with these $16,000 RBHs or these $16,000 Rebels.
Oh
You know,
my
we're gonna have
god,
to
dude.
slum it.
I'm
We'll
going to say
slum it.
I'm going to say if you cannot hear a difference
All right.
between an audio quest and a monoprice,
Okay.
there's some shit going on with your hearing.
As
There
long as
is
you give me at
something going
least,
on.
as long as you give me 12 gauge cable, 12 gauge. I
Like
like
regular
using
12
10.
gauge cable.
Yeah, oxygen free multi-strand 12 gauge cable, 10 foot each side. You could bring the most expensive cable on the
Okay.
planet,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
set up the test.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a sighted test first, and then we'll do a blind test.
Yeah.
And if
Okay.
you can't
Yep.
identify that cable 90% of the time, you're blowing smoke out of your ass.
Okay. You
And
know
then you
what I'm
have
throwing.
to come back.
You know what I'm throwing on.
Then you have to come back on this channel and
Yep.
apologize to your viewers that you were peddling AudioQuest dogma for too long.
100%. I will do
Now,
that.
you're not going to cut this out now, are you? You're not going to cut
Nah,
this
I'm
part
not
out of
gonna
the
cut it out.
video.
I'm not gonna cut it out.
So you're going
I
to
am
have to.
confident.
Here's what I want.
Confident in my hearing.
Here's what I want to go on. Here's what I want to go down. I want you to come on after you come to my house and I prove that you're wrong. I
Uh-huh.
want you to come on and say, "Hey guys, I
Yeah.
just want to tell you,
Yeah.
I've been wrong
Yeah.
all along. Gene's been right. This
Yeah.
cable stuff, it's a bit of snake oil.
Oh
These
man.
batteries on the cable, it's really
I'm
not
looking forward to
needed.
this. I'm looking
I'm
forward to
really
this.
sorry about that, and I promise you, I won't be peddling this nonsense anymore.
I'm looking
That's
forward
all
to
I
this.
want. That's
I'm
all I
very
want."
confident. I'm very confident in my hearing.
All
100%
right.
confident in my hearing. I can
I'm
tell the
sure
difference.
you've got great hearing, but right now you're suffering from placebo effect. It's not your hearing. Your hearing is at least as good or better than mine. I would say your hearing is probably better than mine because you're Asian.
100%. Okay. We're going to get to some Dave Chappelle controversy here.
Hey, my daughter has the best hearing, man. My 14-year-old daughter, we were in this loud party at a restaurant, and it was like, I measured it, it was 80 dB in there constantly, right? I couldn't hear shit. People were talking, I was getting confused. Just as a joke, my daughter was sitting at the other end of the table. I put on YouTube, I put on a 15 kilohertz sine wave at a very low level on my phone, and she immediately knew it was on. Nobody else at the table heard it. I'm like, please, you have the best hearing I've ever seen. Please become an audioholic. Please start listening to stuff. She's like, no, I like the sound. I don't have the attention span to sit down and do what you do. But she's got the gift. Okay. She's got the audioholic gene, and I'm trying to get her to do the stuff that we're doing here.
You put a 15 hertz sine wave?
15 kilohertz.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Yeah. She heard it on my phone in an 80 dB noisy restaurant. So she has the ability to discern lower level than the noise floor in the room at high frequencies. I couldn't do that. You couldn't do that. Most
You can
people
play it through
couldn't
your
do that.
phone?
from my phone, and she was sitting like 6 feet or 8 feet away from me.
Wait, what app is that? I'm going to try that. What app is this?
Just go on YouTube and type in 15 kilohertz sine wave. Yeah. Crazy. But you're in a quiet room right now. So if you could hear it, that's great. But in the noisy restaurant, no, the masking effect will kill you.
Your phone can do that? I didn't know your phone can do that.
Yeah, your phone is good. My phone is good probably to about 17K. And then I don't know if it's YouTube because of the sampling rate is filtering it out, or the speaker.
Why are you even playing that? What made you say it was like, listen, guys,
I just do it to torment it. Sometimes like my daughter will be swimming in a pool and I'll be like, it's time to get out, and she doesn't hear me. So then I put on a tone and then she immediately gets out. It's like I got to train like a dog whistle. You can't hear it, can you?
Oh. If I bring it to my ear, I can hear it. It's like,
yeah. I think I just heard it when you put it on, but I don't think I can hear it 15. Oh, I think I can only hear to like 13 or 14K now, unfortunately.
I'm fine. We're doing this test. I got this shit. I got this cable test locked down. Hell right, yeah.
Man. All right. I can't wait.
Dude,
you not back out.
If I do this test and I fucking win,
yeah,
what is that gonna say for you?
It's gonna change everything that I've ever thought about cables, man. It's gonna change everything.
Listen, I don't even know if I want to do this just for the sake of your legacy.
Let's do it, man.
I don't even know, man.
You know what? Science is all about disproving itself. It's not about holding on to your own beliefs and thinking that there's nothing else. So if somehow you have this magic ear that could hear, because the AudioQuest cable is not going to measure better than a monoprice cable. I've already shown that. So if there's some magical property in that AudioQuest cable that you could hear that's improving the sound, and you could identify that 90% of the time in a blind test, dude, you should be on the Tonight Show. Stephen Colbert should have you on his show, and you should be on Ripley's Believe It or Not. You should tour the world for having the best ears on the planet. I want part of
this.
That.
Is, you know what? This is, you sound like an AudioQuest salesman. You're preconditioning me to lose, but I know what you're doing. It's not going to happen because I know what I can hear. You guys in the chat right now, he's preconditioning me to lose, but we know right now, all you guys on my channel, not the Audioholic fans.
If you poll the
average reader,
if you poll your viewers, I'm going to say most of them are on my side of the cable debate. They don't like the stuff you're pimping with AudioQuest.
Well, what happens when I win? They're going to be like, chains, right?
Yeah, but
you know what AudioQuest is going to do?
What?
You're going to see my face on their boxes in Best Buy.
They better pay for that.
They're going to pay for it for sure.
Right now, they're giving you 50 cents of licorice so you could go and pimp their stuff. They better actually give you some serious bank if that's going to happen.
I'm excited. Listen, I'm excited right now. This is not the mojito speaking. I'm excited right now.
Right. And now, when you do this AudioQuest cables, is it going to be with the batteries or without?
I don't even care. Whatever. Well, with the batteries, of course.